And then over the past few months, yeah, me starting content creating. The amount I've been able to amass. Me started saying national service. I'm starting every year. Why you make for in? It sounds like quick money. There's when I how to make quick money. When I started content creating, because my name is Star. If you need to cut, one thing I'm here managing internet and probably I'm managing internet, but they make content creator. That is not what happened to me. What happened to me was that in Accra or in Ghana, you can't do just one business and survive.
Multiple streams of income.
Multiple streams of income. Because the weight on everybody is huge.
Hello guys, good morning. Today we have someone who is very interesting. He is a content creator, and for the type of content that he creates, I don't see a lot of people doing it. It's sometimes in local language and it's sometimes in English, but mostly I've seen a lot of his local content. And I am here to basically just understand how he goes about his day, how he goes about his life, what he has been doing all this while, and how he actually got into it, how he makes money from it, because a lot of people out there think content creation is easy and it's something that they can jump into. And so today we are here to talk to Quecy Official. Mr. Quecy Official, how are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. How are you? I'm good.
Great. So thank you so much for having us. Today we are coming to have a very short conversation as we don't have a lot of time on our hands. So, first off, let's start with who is Quecy Official?
Quecy Official is me.
Well, who is Quecy Official to the public, and who is Quecy Official to Quecy Official and his family?
Quecy Official is basically a family person. I love to have if your viewers follow me a lot, they should know that I am somebody that don't play with my parents or my family, especially my siblings. I don't play with them. I'm a content creator, and even before content creation, which is just a few months ago, I am into the media already. I am into MCing, into film. I'm an actor. So I've been in the media space for quite a while. Just that the recent one you all are seeing is the content creation and the influencing part of the media.
Okay, but then how did you find yourself into content creation if you just got into it a couple of years
ago? So you see, when TikTok was discovered, most of Ghanaians discovered TikTok during the lockdown when we had less on our hands. So since everybody was sort of depressed, somewhat going through a lot, and we didn't have much to do, most of us, or most of the people, had the opportunity to engage in skates and all of that. So I was watching. We all go on TikTok. Then I got shot. Yeah, Then we see all of those times there was Quecy. Those times they had some challenges they were doing you couldn't do. And then fast forward, I realized that there are so many contents that are going on social media, especially on TikTok. But people are already doing that. So what can you do different? I was asking myself, because mimicking other people were doing it. Guys being in girly dresses.
Yeah,
people were doing it a lot. I didn't see myself doing all of those things, because I felt there are people that could do it that better. So let me find myself. So it's been a long coming. So coming. Honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. So I was partially deactivated from my TikTok because I wasn't doing a lot there. I just go and watch and just film water and just sip water. There are times when you video make so it wasn't something that was worth my time and my doing and all of that. So I am a picture freak.
Okay.
So I had to channel my energy to Instagram and Facebook,
Okay.
where pictures and reels do good. So I would just go take my nice picture, post it, make a nice caption, and that is it.
That's the end.
So I post on Instagram, it goes to my Facebook, and that is that. So just last year, around October, November,
Okay.
it was TV3 Ghana's Most Beautiful Grand Finale. Apparently, a friend had told me about how interesting the show was, and then recommended the show to me that I watch. So I started watching the show. I fell in love with the show, and there was this particular lady in the show that she fascinated me a lot. Kwatima. She was a rep for BA. So I loved the show. I loved everybody on the show at the time, but particularly Kwatima. So I was, I was cheering her up. I was all over her, making sure that I felt she deserved the crown at that time, because she was giving me back to back performances every other week. So fast forward, grand finale approaches, then I decided to go to the National Theatre and see how things are going to turn. I went there cheering this lady up. I mean, I was all hyped up for victory on her behalf, because I had seen what she's able to do and all of that. So
Okay.
fast forward, everybody will be about in the performances, and then the lady barges in the auditorium, and everywhere is sort of enchanted. Like, you could feel some heaviness in the room because of the craft. I think she did some KT, some typical Akan Ghanaian ensemble, and the ensemble was massive.
Mm.
I was like, damn, this is what I signed up for. I actually came all the way to the National Theatre because of this. And then I am getting exactly what I paid for. So I fell in love with her. I loved the craft, the ensemble, everything was very, very dynamic, and it was great. Then question and answers comes in. That is where they are able to tell who comes what, takes which position and all of that. And then Kwatima comes in. All the questions she's been asked, she's never heard. Like, she was giving me, I have never been in a classroom vibe.
I see. That means she didn't answer anything at all.
It's like the situation at the time was like, who are you? And then you go like,
this video is proudly brought to you by Board House Electrical, your one-stop place for all your solar needs. Imagine doing some serious work, then your lights go off. ECG. That means you have a productive day because you solely depend on ECG to produce your work. With a complete solar system from Board House Electrical, you can provide all your power needs 24/7. You know, I'm even wondering why we are wasting the power of the sun when we have a lot of it. Like a lot of it. Charlie, the sun, it burn. No. I'm not even going to talk about the increasing cost of electricity these days. Let's not even go there. Let's not go there. They said the thing has increased by 35%, but you are buying double of what you used to buy.
Contact Board House Electrical with my promo code ISVISUAL and let them take care of all your solar needs today.
All right, let's jump back into the interview.
I got to La Paz, and then they took me to Ashalibuche. So when I was coming, my mother called me and said, make I come and cook PC. And then my tie, I had a flat tie. So
Wait. They never asked any question like that before the grand finale.
surprisingly, there's been several times that they asked questions. I don't know what was wrong with this girl. So I at the moment, I wanted to go and just strangle her. Or the well, I was like, what is happening? Because immediately she mounted that platform, everybody in the auditorium was sure
That she's coming.
that she's winner. Like, you know, she's coming to win. She had won. She was just left with some icing on the cake. Because from performance, because I think she was the last, but one of the last person to have performed as a day. So, you know, comparing that of the previous performances, even though they are done well as well, but that energy she brought was over the place. It was different. So it was very obvious that Sankia this that time when on a judge there, Fatima was the winner. So then the questions and answers came in, people came, they answered correctly and all of that. Fatima came and messed up. They gave her another opportunity, messed up. Hey. And then they didn't know what was wrong with her. She deviated. Like deviated. And this was a very it was a social question. He was asking, say, if he was a president of the republic or something like that, what social interventions and all the more this if friend is a demonstrations, you know, calm me or down or something like it was something relatable. I forgot it. I can't really recall what the question actually was, but it was something around this. So, regardless of the fact that you haven't been out, they have been camped. You know and I think
no questions.
These are not questions that you have to read psychology or do a master's program to be able to answer. And they say that to whom much is given, much is expected. Looking at what she's able to do, how she's been able to rule me, deviating that question was the least I would think of her. So I was agitated. It was personally for me. So I came home, then I picked my phone, and then I had already posted her ensemble and performance. So people were, wow. It was already trending. That video that I took and posted on my TikTok. But that time I was 26K. My
26K there.
Oh, 26K I had home and go and Emma. A son take even my better home. So it was an adamant, stagnant 26K. I think I was on Day Trash some time ago, about 2020, there about 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So that time was how I was able to build to that 26. And after that, it has been like that.
Okay.
But people will be perfect. With me, yeah, I'm a bit posting and maybe I'm 7 likes. Which is to shake. I get like 7 likes, then I get like 25 views. When I get 1K, when I get 1K views, come and see how I jump. Wow, my video is trending. 1K. So I posted the video, and the video was doing so well. So I think I posted a video whilst I was in the auditorium at the National Theatre. The video was already trended. So when I came back home with all the frustrations, I picked my camera. Then I started to
vent out your pain,
my anger, and how disappointed I was in her. I vented. Then people were able to relate with the pain, how they also were disappointed. Because I think she placed the second round, which makes her third. So regardless, she was still part of the GMB 2023. But that wasn't the ultimate for some of the hardcore fans. You know,
people were expecting this.
Until somebody gets pissed off over a certain reaction, it should tell you how you love them.
The fact that you can recall the entire thing
at this point should tell you I still love it though. Fatima, I love you. And it's not like I knew her personally.
So I didn't even know her.
No, I don't know her. I haven't met her before. I haven't seen her before. The first time I saw her in person was when I was at National Theatre for the finale, for the finale. So it's just like, I just fell in love with her on the screen. And I felt she's intelligent. She's still, of course, she's intelligent. But that vibe she gave me that day was hard. Like, after me, I'm working hard.
Charlie.
Yeah, like the feeling I had was like that. I don't think my working hard self paid me like the way that one paid me. So when I vented, people were able to feel the pain, and then people started reacting to my post. Reacting to my post. Some who felt their people won and they deserved it were also dragging. So it became a whole ceremony under my post.
Under your post.
People from A, people from B, people from C, people from my end, people from other people, like other ends were also, expressing why their favorite won and why they deserve and blah, 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 and all of that. People were like, because she's been giving us back-to-back performances because she does chew and pour. And unfortunately, here is like speaking, crying, so she couldn't think, blah, blah, blah. So it was always a ensemble. So then I was like, hey, people really love this thing, this review. So I was reviewing. So I picked from how they started the weeks coming, and each and every one of them, their performances, and why they deserve that particular. I even said she didn't deserve the second runner-up position. I felt she should have, with what she did, she should have placed like fourth, third runner-up, so that she doesn't even become part of the.
Wow. Because then that performance must have been really bad.
Bad. Go and look for it and show to your audience. It was bad and embarrassing. So I felt, even though she had done well, she had tried, but to be able to have deviated from that question, she didn't even deserve to be part of the third. She should have placed fourth.
Now you say, okay,
we are not interested. But this is somebody who loves somebody and has been working hearted, and I'm talking out of pain at the time. Me saying she didn't even deserve the third position. But I was being very analytical, that looking at the performances and all of that. Because as a queen, question,
ask you questions on the spot, and there's not like you have to choose.
Live. It's live, so we expect you to deliver for us.
Yeah.
So if you are very talented and all of that, but you can't save our asses on a spot, then hello, you have to watch from home.
Yeah.
So when I realized people loved the content, I decided to pick each and every one of the finalists and talk about them, how their journey has been, and position were they deserving
Of that
position, what transpired, the judges take, the audience take, votes and everything. So even I realized that they loved what the reviews I was giving. People loved it. And then my content started shooting from there. I mean, they took 200 people liked. That is what I realized people liked. Because for a very long time, I had not done anything on my page. I would just pick your video and try mimicking which one to go anyway. So I stopped. So my TikTok was very, very not busy. It was not busy. It was an account. So when I started this, and I realized that, hey, people love your review, especially when when I divert into typical tree. The people I get reactions. It's like they get. It's just about the views. I get reactions.
People are commenting.
People are commenting. People are sharing. Sometimes I can get the share and also share me comments.
So wait. In that way, is it to say that the people who do local content more will reach a larger audience, or it just happened for you?
I can't really tell that people with local content, there are people that are doing English, like foreign languages, and it's doing well for them. I feel it's fate. And then life happens. Like if I had asked me and say, GMB, grand finale, I'm going to be able to see, I'm an ISC, I wouldn't have
So you indirectly stumbled into it.
Exactly. It happened to me. And I took advantage of the fact that people love it. And especially because we have many people in the diaspora, they miss home.
Mm.
And then if it comes to English language, I want to kind of guess it.
Yeah.
If you don't know, person would say, "Yankasa." Because it's a profile, it's a profile in China or UK. And I'm there, profile in China or US. What's it, say? It's a person what teach no.
That one is true.
And so baba boni ma boni juwa na se boni juwa. And what and now we say the content is such that you can't slide. You have to watch it. This and then I realized people are engaging, and then here we are today.
Wow. So so content creation literally has been like 2-3 years for you.
Content creation has been like 5 months for me.
5 months.
Yeah, exactly. Like ideally, just from say December coming.
But your experience in media
has been a very long time ago.
But it has also helped in the content side.
It really has. Of course, I have built my confidence. I don't think so much before I give an opinion, express myself on the sports everywhere. That has been a build up from so many years ago because I happened to host a show for Stars TV. And then Stars TV was like Foresight. It was aired on Joy Prime at the time. So that was when I was in the university. So the build up has been there. The media thing has been there. Movies and every MC has built up to me.
So now, as a content creator for this short while, what are some of the challenges that you faced? And how do you think people perceive you as a content creator?
People actually, I don't know, but unfortunately and interestingly, people feel some of us are inhuman. And then the fact that we are almost on everybody's phone, we should get our shit together. It's more or less like you don't have to complain because you should be okay. You should be
with whatever comes to you.
You should be okay with it. You are some type of a superstar, so Trotro is not for you. If we see you in Trotro, why are you in Trotro?
No, but the question is why are you in Trotro? Yes.
Why? It was Trotro made for any boys, like special people, like.
No, you see, why? Like the expectation you have of the Fatima League. That's the expectation they have of content creators.
Why?
Because you're a content creator. You show us the best part of your life.
That is what I should show. Good. So, I don't know about your audience, but those who know me, love me, or those who know me and those who love me, they love me because I am the realest you can get on the internet. How could see? I am the realest. I give you as it is. I don't pretend. I don't think. If I don't have it, I don't have it. So I am not the motivational speakers. No, but I will say, I started my journey with it. I can tell. I didn't wake up to own this apartment. I didn't wake up in a blue and own this apartment. When I first came to Accra, I lived in Medina.
Okay.
I couldn't afford my rent at the time because I'm in national service. National service, I couldn't afford my apartment at the time. I had to find somebody, a stranger, somebody I don't know, to share the apartment with so that we are able to split the money we will pay. And this was 450 Ghana cedis at the time a month.
But that time, 450
was much. I couldn't have afforded because that time national service in Ghana,
500.
Do you understand? And then I pick car to work
every day.
I pay bills, utility bills, and all of that. I have to eat. I have to get some stuff for me and all of that. So I realized I couldn't afford, and I couldn't go back to Kumasi. So then I had to find somebody and share there. That is how life has been. share the apartment with the person, split everything together. We found one we have found something behind high. You know, I felt the need to move out because probably we are growing. I got a place around Achimota at the time. Issues came up. I wasn't comfortable in a place. I moved to another location. I was able to rent at the time for myself. I did, and then coming forward, I decided to move again, and then I have it here. So life has been a journey. My name is story and I'm waha, and then me catch yourself, bro. I'm feeling any interview.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
I never thought I was going to be able to even buy a dining table. Yes. Because what was I doing? I didn't know how money was going to find me running. So what I want to put out is that content creators, they are also human beings. Now, not anything out to me, ekasa, because some of you, I mean not you, but some of you, they are not able to express themselves. They feel okay, maybe I want to lay back. But some of us, we are out. You can't hide us. And so if I have to pick Trotro, I'll pick Trotro and I'll take a video and show it to you. I'm picking Trotro. I've done live in Trotro.
Wow.
And when I have the money, I have my own car. So, and then you can't make a toy, you know. Car, no, a machine. You see, I'm not going to car or mechanics.
Nothing.
Do you get it? And he said, me to go scat, now me feel say baby, I deserve to pick an Uber. I pick an Uber. If I feel a hundred a year, 3 cities with me the map. Now I'm a Uber 50 Ghana. I mean, yes, I demand. And then I'm real.
But the content creators that do that kind of setting,
That is their own shit.
that's their own. Like, I'm also why they stress.
Yeah, I've been best stressed. And I mean, what is it that we are chasing in life that you will show forth something you don't have? And I won't go and borrow this dress and come and stage it as though a media. And then fortunately on my side, I have fashion designers all around me who supply me with clothes. And you know, I'm doing top, jeans, and tadi already made stuff. It be spectacles, jewelries, and all of that. But banner and tadi palm shoes in there. I have people who give to me for free. So if you see me in church every Sunday, be a mashata, the floor and all of that, they are not something I buy. That is why when you go to my page, when I wear something, I tag
the people who made it.
exactly because I'm doing sales for them. Exactly. Collaboration. Shomata na do we have a sharing of rabbit? So most of them that they are mission. And then that they are matisika. So only say, if boy with the be shot at the floor, it's your sika. And don't see the amount as any guys are watch or not. There are some things I get for free.
I see. So then that means to the younger people who also think, oh, when I start doing content creation,
But you see get cotton and me, I get them for free. I have Sims classics. I have some rich classics. I have Mr. Damtao. I have Opening Couture. I have NY clothing. I have Coca Style. I have Royal Apparels. I have if anything, Stanton clothing. I have a lot of them. It is a way I'm ready. I have a Belino garment. Say we are not ready. We didn't that yaba. It's I know because it's me, but I have to damage it. What am I saying?
So the content creations has been very profitable.
Before that, cry was like that. Before
The 6 months, like Miss Serious experience has already been like that.
I've had fashion designers that have held me down.
I see. So apart from the misconception that content creators are inhuman, which other one do you think people have, especially from like the older folks? How do you think that they see people who make content? Because it's weird for some of them sometimes to see a younger generation where now everybody's on their phone and you see them, they have ring lights or they have lights, and then they set up camera on themselves and they are doing something. Some of the adults think that they are wasting their time. What do you say to those people? And how would you tell them that
they should guide their kids who even want to venture into content creation?
Personally, I feel that there's a new generation. Things are not the same anymore like it used to be. And then it is best that you abreast yourself with what is happening. The world is changing. So many things are happening. I cry, I want to and something you may be putting up. No, it will take you like 40 years to be able to pull up that behavior. So what we should understand is there's been a change. So you don't expect that children of today should be behaving like in the 90s from in the 90s. Do you get it? So many things have changed. Now, social media has become very powerful. And then personally, if you do, and now look at Safonita.
Yeah.
Look at Abigail, as young as she is.
Yes.
Look at the stages craft art has taken her. This girl, Obey Puana is on one episode because now, as young as she is, she has an account that is fetching her millions of CDs just because of throwing hands and legs
And dancing and recording.
Just that. Just that. She doesn't wake up early in the morning to go to somebody's office pay at the end of the month. And then over the past few months, me starting content creating giddy. The amount I've been able to amass. Me started saying national service, I'm starting every year tremendous. Why you give me for in no, an average degree holder in Ghana, saying object.
That's 2005.
2005 averagely.
Depending.
And only when you're my papa, no, no, one. It's I feel good every year, 2,000 cities times 12 years,
24,000.
24,000 bills. Rent,
yes, eh? Rent,
well, not fair, but so many person now, we got 2,000 cities now. How much do you even spend on transport? How much do you buy? You have parents, you have siblings, you have
take care of them.
take care of yourself, crap. What do you need parents going from? Taking care of yourself, shirt and then back shirt. Look at that, this is only normal shirt and shirt.
Yeah.
Open the shirt maybe now with that 200, 300 that we will be share. It's so many so many women 30 krana 200 cities say there be 100 cities krana saying into so many afternoon kona wie no now 2,400 24,000 say now we're saving little. But when I started off this job, I don't know if you're a parent out there and then your child happens to have anything entertaining and art a craft, I would admonish that you help them, groom them, because they are definitely going to cash out. Because now, if you don't have this talent, and one thing that has helped me, I don't have professional certificates for media.
Okay.
I studied environmental science, so I'm an environmental scientist. That is what I'm supposed to be doing. Even though life choices, I have deviated because a human be created niveau. I am now doing something relating to HR, relating to if it's a human resource. That is what I'm doing currently.
And together with the content.
And then the content creation is something you go on the achemi. Mama don't know say me kasa and go for tea. And then from just talking, I'm cashing out. Me fear ya na me did.
Without stress.
No stress. Obi actually die be say Quecy me tonwe. Me be say me ma obi dey si dining table yi so. Na ma sam Oscar. Na wan kasa fa ho say me ade ya flower ya me dey ama Quecy. Na flower ya me Quecy. Flower ya is see me dining table yi so. Enipa so na dem ma me. Nti me sra mo pe bia. Mo nko na ho. Maji me zinga. So please don't underestimate or underrate content creation. That's that it's not easy. Sometimes people ask me, Quecy, how do I get Quecy? I didn't go for a show. They all were like that. So you should find yourself. Find yourself. Get to know what the people want. The meaning is me. It's real one is over me the it be an uncle farm out. Because anybody pay original pay and say what yeah, me just about with your audience. But there's somebody who is already doing it. That is why they didn't follow the Wesley terrain.
Other people mimicking and they
Because they do it best.
yeah.
People they are known for that.
There's this lady I don't know, she's mimicking Pastor Drew.
Yes. And see, she said rep I think it was South Africa. That slim dark.
Yeah, actually,
She's a Ghanaian.
but she's in South Africa.
She doesn't live in Ghana. I think she's in the UK. I don't know, but she's not.
telling me share me to Mr. Star.
But people also do mimic Pastor Joe.
Yeah, there are other people I've also seen,
That-
but it's not
Nice. It's a hope so it will be funny and trendy because that little because she does it.
that she's been doing it for long. Interesting. So in that light, this is a follow-up question then. If I wanted to do something in content creation, I wanted to be a content creator and make quick money.
There's nothing like quick money. There's nothing like how to make quick money. When I started content creating, we got name is Star. If you need to cut, one thing I'm here managing friend and probably how much internet time, but they make content creator. That is not what happened to me. What happened to me was that in my leisure, I want to be doing something. I want to also post something so that people will come and see it. Not because I want them to give me money or give me contract. They come and see. Now I'm going to make video now a trend big.
I see.
So it wasn't the money bit of it. But it was when I entered, and TikTok doesn't directly pay Ghanaians. With TikTok in America, say video trendy, video go viral, G2 cities.
I thought there were ways that people have monetized it now.
The only time you can monetize it is when you go on live and people gift you. So that is not coming from TikTok. That is your fans that have come. No one is sick and all the actual points. And all the show. It's indirectly, it's not TikTok. And this kind of amount say, but you just like YouTube will pay you say, but so many now
for creating this amount of
this is what you have for people interacting. And so I when I gig you baby because of YouTube and not home. But TikTok doesn't go like that with us. I have the numbers. I over 3,000 K, 300,000 K.
I saw this more like 300 something like that.
Yes, and we have about 15 plus million views. And that TikTok, this is a very big platform to have TikTok go like, okay. And then almost every video that I post goes viral. So, and got viral videos, page, should be able to fetch you, man, but it doesn't. But it happens in the Europe.
But it happens in Europe.
And you in the States.
So what if you change your location?
That is what people say. That if you are in Ghana and kind of treat, I'm a chair. Ubi awo Ghana ha, ubi timi will be you buy a crowd, ubi timi change your logins, No, I need to say San or now, but you easy I in a bit yaw or something like that. San or you share me. After you enter into the game, and I need to get aggressive when it's because you end up spending much time on the app. So you can't just be wasting your time.
And watching and
engaging and laughing. You should now think of monetizing it. So now you are building a fan base, and unfortunately for us, we have the Shadi Nation fan base. People have come to love you genuinely because you are healing broken hearts. You are making people laugh. You are giving people information. People come to my comments all the time, and they are like, because of you, I don't even watch TV. Because of you, I don't listen to radio. Because I know you definitely come and gist me. And then whatever you say is offensive. And I am not one of those people who trend on lies. Or because I don't do that. If you have followed me, realize that I give authentic news. If it's not authentic, I don't do it. and I don't drag people. My contents are very positive. My contents are very engaging and, self-reflecting. You are able to see yourself in that. I make sure it is harmless. It doesn't get to anybody. Nobody takes offense in my. So if you want to take offense in my,
It's you, your personal.
way. But generally, it is not supposed to be an offensive content. You get it. So, quite first when somebody come and give to you on your live, and then we have had genuine lovers. I would think you say, Quecy, I want to bless you. Give me your phone number. I want to send you ska. Not because you are from Swamano of Kediawayan.
That's all.
And also Jiska. I dashed out some ring lights like this one. A few of them sometime. A few like last month. Let me check ring lights. Obi US one Joey guy. I came to meet him on the app, and because of relationship, he's been very nice to me. Sometimes what I won't say, I send you Sika or Charlie Jana for lunch. Me one or the ring lights in the mommy. Tell me fat. Me will find sniffing us and send me the more. I shot it out. And I went on live. Then I have some loyal people that who are always engaging in my posts, and I dashed it out to them, about 6-5 of them. Do you get it? But we got out between the 700.
Yep. It's quite expensive.
So, and that is the last size as well.
Yeah.
And yes, we have genuine people like that. And aside that, and also so, if you people say, "Turn idea man, we advertise and to be man." I want to say, okay, now I'll be trying. That is how we are able to
Make money. But it's not quick money.
It's not quick money. How to make quick money? No. My advice for people, I know we haven't gotten there, but I want to just pass this through. My advice for young and upcoming content creators, and they say, you can trend, but on what basis? People trend for
Useless things.
Nobody is willing to associate themselves with useless people and things.
But people interact more with you.
People interact, but Sally, how does that benefit you as an individual? There are so many people that are very popular in Ghana, and I won't mention anybody's name, but have you heard them making any advertisement deal? So the company, reputable company, say, because you are popular and people interact in your market this for me. No. So you'll be talking. People will be interacting.
You have the numbers.
But it won't touch you much. Because maybe at we are Ukasa de Bremi. Ukasa ni be chair me. Not because we in February or so. But it be chair me if you say, only some can't want some more. In Confederate baby say, when a man or saying. Will be chair me way. Any idea and also be contracting me say I have a positive audience, they will come and purchase, but anyone now what trend they but them be okay can comfortable yes say day people don't take you serious, people don't value, people don't respect you. It's all to one day and confirm out to one day na moment we don't have problems always coming to mind and obviously which was a give offense because in the past we seen a tongue win then talk so let's trend positive ways.
Wow. Let us trend, but let's trend in positive ways. Recently, I noticed, I would say, well, not for male content creators, more female content creators do a lot of things very revealing in the name of we are creating get ready with me content. What do you think about that kind of content? That get ready with me content that practically has them like in bikinis and they are recording and sharing that.
Bikinis. Well, bikini is not wrong.
It's more like underwears.
Right. But wearing a bikini is not thin.
Yes, it's not saying that. When you are not at the beach area and you are showing your body fully naked on camera as a content creator,
what do I take out of
what do you think? What's your take out of that?
Do I have a take?
Do you have a take?
Must you have a take? I can't have a take because I think everybody and how they are brought up. In what's not about you? You know, I'm here no more. When I take your offense in that. So you just go. One thing I love about TikTok is say on for sale sitting international nipas music content.
It just gives you
one mount the opportunity to do like this. So if I find issues, I have issues with people who will come under somebody's post to vent.
This video is proudly brought to you by Board House Electrical, your one-stop place for all your solar needs. Imagine doing some serious work, then your lights go off. Charlie, ECG. That means you have a productive day because you solely depend on ECG to produce your work. With a complete solar system from Board House Electrical, you can provide all your power needs 24/7. You know, I'm even wondering why we are wasting the power of the sun when we have a lot of it. Like a lot of it. Charlie, the sun, it a bear, no. I'm not even going to talk about the increasing cost of electricity these days. Let's not even go there. Let's not go there. They said the thing has increased by 35%, but you are buying double of what you used to buy.
Contact Board House Electrical with my promo code ISVISUAL and let them take care of all your solar needs today.
All right, let's jump back into the interview.
You have the opportunity to scroll. So why then do you stop? Watch the full thing and come and give a very negative. I mean, I feel you are uncultured. You have issues that probably channeling that anger through somebody else's. I don't feel that a good energy. Just pass. I don't like you. Or block the person.
so that you don't see anything from them at all.
Because me, when you come to under my post and say rubbish, I don't have the time to come and give you all this.
No, but sometimes you respond. I've seen that time.
Sometimes I do because I want to address not the person, but the audience, so that we don't have this happening in the future. Somebody came for me because if the person said, "Me a Uber driver," and then I was like, this is work I really a single for tables. And he said, Obika comment bisa na wu ani gu so sere. Ochina besa akokan di chire obi. Enye nyina na e wo sa akoma no a yetimi de westande enwoma bi sei. Ebi a me ba kwesi me ne eden ti betimi ayede abrashing off. But ogo how ka sa asem na fanboy say na Uber drive we Uber. What is wrong with you? If you put na bem completely what you Uber ne biem. The sandwich ma abon because of the Uber mo we are kind. But and you say we jai go yi bi fufu we jai am e komo ko de na na ko start there akoko wi ade na for only nkofo ko de da and those things because the oya e dey sika kakra brand no one no ka sentiment ni bi. So some of us have become a mouthpiece for vulnerable people. Speak on their behalf. If I am an Uber driver, it doesn't break, it doesn't crack.
It still work.
It still work. And then mind you, we are in a global times, and you can have policemen wako ejuma upon or run a shift. We a morning shift, no sin we are no. Or the baby no san baby to damn said the first near no. Or the baby Uber. No one extra income. There's nothing wrong with that. We be a more customs. Yenim so a more customs. Wapo juma and now I didn't leave. Wasn't leave in the year a juma for. Now in Accra or in Ghana, you can't do just one business and survive.
Multiple streams of income.
Multiple streams of income. Because the weight on everybody is huge. It's all feel say we a nurse, it's nurse, no? It's a nurse. Nurse zika na obedi. It won't so be a nurse. No, you Uber now that is your own thing. It doesn't get to me because at the end of the day, I am able to afford whatever I want to afford because of the works I do. And it's about the woman you are me, not the woman you say that is your own cup of tea. You don't really
care about.
No, so far as I don't wake up in the morning and be begging you for chop money, and what I am doing that you are laughing at is putting food on my table. Oh, my mom told me some time ago, say, see if I take off, no. I'm saying, for what reason? And I'm going for come once and then I'm saying, Nana, social media reasons will be unyan to. I give the name a Jackie Apia, no, when you Kurano. Who was the president of the Republic?
Oh, what's with that?
And go from village be a woman put that in being and no can't say, yeah, they actually the president. One yammy. You have to brace yourself and accommodate everything. Now when I just say, okay, I'll give heed to it. We So I address some of the issues, not because I am
moving to
no,
person or
I am getting back at the person to do the gadgets with. No, I am addressing that issue because I feel people need to make some lessons out of it. The last time people commented said, well, a particular jeans be a measure. Well, 3 times in a measure that jeans. No, because I same which the ordinary person now is becoming a norm. Send come share out idea we won't share you. And you guys say we should be how? Because what they are trap picture now, they are a video. I mean, it's new guys say we should be. Meanwhile, I bought this.
hey,
My own money.
So I should wear it once, wash it, and
then probably dash it out. I don't know what they want you to do with it. So I addressed all of those so that we'll be our own atadia back. Then we will be made my yard and we'll be not yet true. We'll see what you wash and wear. If you go as some way, I saw no because showing organizations they be out at we adding changing kaka. No one no. And I'm sorry now, I must have a fashion. And so what me I and clean. We'll see what just you come. And you want to catch and say 5 times, 6 times the same at I now shit. So I address all of those issues, not because I am mad at the person, but even though I feel the person that is saying that is very foolish, but that is not why I am addressing the issue. I'm addressing the issue. Say the bear abuse what I did about Kopena, the be I don't know a channel. We say there's nothing wrong
with it.
with repeating a dress.
I'm enjoying the conversation, especially getting to know that you are not doing settings. I have a problem with people who do settings simply because they are content creators.
I don't do settings. The only time probably, the only times that we probably would do settings, and our settings now me and an deliberate. It is those who know no, and settings now can hear saying, "See, I'll be tracker, be sending the No, I won't do that. For what? For what?
Hey,
For what?
and you see, because you're a content creator, a lot of people would watch, and then they think this is the lifestyle, this is how easy it looks, but they don't know the work that go behind all that.
And sometimes all this content that you guys been watching on my show, my page, laughing and all of that, it takes us so much time to record. Yesterday I was recording last night, even into the dawn. I was here with Nest of King recording the content. And then the video featured both of us. So he has to shoot me. I have to shoot him. You have to set the camera, come and sit in and film, make sure we are getting all angles right. Yeah, I'm about to say, I've been making sure the air can this is super perfect and all of that. We need stress, sometimes we'll be the idea back also journey, how to create this, how to make this person's thing unique. A seminar back, you have to say it with some humor, how to go up. Sometimes you are very not in the mood, but you can't let the page be silent. So you have to do something
and be active.
But now you are not in the mood. If you are going through some, we all have things, 1 or 2 things we are dealing with. Our life is not all about social media. We also have life that we are living. A Juma issues, about issues, about personal, you can have issues, you can wake up unwell, but we still push through to make content. So it's not easy.
So how do you balance all of it? Because
it's what we have signed up for. So, and I don't have to come and tell you because some of us, energy for other people. People see us and they are relieved. So you can't be sad. So even when you are sad, you can't be sad.
You can't show
you are sad. Just give them what they want and cry. There are so many times that we have broken down because of some comment somebody gave, and then you come like, what the hell? Why would you? I mean, if you don't like me, just block me.
Just go on.
Or just go away. Yes. Why do you have to come and say like, which my customer, yeah, I'll get one. You want to make do of then put things together. Then a man can't wait.
You can't try to understand. But it's not fitting.
Working your brains and all of that. So it is not easy. It is not easy creating a content. It's never easy.
So how do you get to relieve yourself? Do you release your stress?
Me, I'm just one happy person. I don't take people's issues, wahalas to me. Your wahala, it doesn't get to me. So I make sure deliberately that I am always happy. Whatever the circumstance, I pick the happiness bit of it. Even though I'm human, I break down and all of it. But I try as much as possible to say, who watches the watchman? I can't be sad.
Yeah.
Because people are looking forward to me. So I need to gather some strength by the grace of God and then face it.
So from your own perspective, do you think people give content creators a lot of credits or they give them enough credits?
Credit for what?
For what they do?
Oh, personally, I get it. So I don't know.
You don't know about others.
Yes. But I feel people are very appreciative.
Quecy official.
Quecy. Keep it up, Quecy. We are dear. Quecy. People that I've even lost touch with for a very long time, sometimes reach out, or I've been following you. I love what you are doing. I love every bit of it. Keep it up. I get that a lot.
Okay. Then that's good. How do you see content creation field for Ghana in the next 5 years?
Massive. I feel so if I am having 300K plus following from just last December, I had 26K. 26 minus 300 is
274, yeah, 274,000. Hey, in 6 months, in 6 months, we are now in the 6th month, so in 5 months.
Wow! Imagine by the
that means you've been very busy. Like you are very consistent at creating the content
every day. I'm able to. Sometimes I post like 10 content a day, and each one of them will go.
Yeah, every day.
Most of the times, like there are times that I've posted like 5 content, possibly anopa, be 6, possibly be 9, possibly be 11, possibly it depends.
Do you batch?
Anopa, yeah, I'm sorry, I posted 2 content.
So do you?
No, can say yeah, any more 10 o'clock, I posted 2 content. They are all trending.
Do you batch create or like batch record and then edit?
There are times I don't edit. You just pick the phone, you record.
So you don't edit?
No, I don't really go back. A content like the minuteness of because of a sound and I use it. Until you say tra, when I'm gonna say you pen a while say. Until you see tra, na my tra, me I say tra group. If you are the made it.
Okay.
So they be a best sync with the sound.
The sound that you're hurricane.
But most of my content, I make kasa. So there's nothing like editing.
Not editing.
If you become an anymore, I have to just flow.
Okay. So your eloquence then helps.
Yes.
Okay. That's amazing. Now we're going to jump into the quick games. There are things that are very common. So the first one is between a Windows machine and a MacBook. Which one do you pick and why?
I'll go for Windows because I'm used to.
I'm used to Windows.
Yes. I haven't owned an Apple laptop yet. Even though I use an iOS phone, but I haven't used an Apple MacBook.
Okay. And then
all that I've used is Windows. Which I don't know because I just laptop. You got to maybe HP or
those popular Windows brand. Okay. And then between have you used an Android before?
Yes,
you used an iPhone?
Yes.
So between the two of them, why?
It gives me what I want.
But people argue that
I can argue. They can argue. I mean, everybody and what it works for them. I have used not to say that the Android that I used was Samsung, which is equally good. But the Samsung version that I had, is nowhere compared to my 13 Pro Max that I'm using now. Tibia, minya Samsung brand that a match with 13 Pro Max. Yeah, I'm using this year. Yeah, maybe I'll appreciate that message. Now I am using Apple, and I'm very okay. It gives me all the angles that I need and the sound, everything.
Local food or
Local food.
hey,
Give me ABC. Give me jollof. Give me appetit.
hey, my tea for beer was
Give me fufu.
open fried rice, open jollof.
It's not like when it doesn't mean fried rice and jollof, but we have a locally made jollof.
Ah,
We have a locally made jollof. Give me that. Also, when you say continental, I was thinking of the Conti.
ah.
But I mean, no, I will choose fried rice and
Oh, me that.
fufu. What will be the few of them?
A few of them. Okay. And then what do you or where do you envisage Quecy Official in the next 2, 3, 4 years?
With by God's grace, I don't know what the future holds. But me as a human and with the little effort that I'm putting in, it's really not about me. It's about the mercies and the grace of God. But sometimes I go for better things than you do, but they don't even get people to watch them and all of that. I've had people calling from diaspora. There's this particular people in my contact. They're always posting your video on there. They know you. Even if I tell them I know you, they doubt that I know you. How can you know this? This guy is popular. You don't know him, go away. Some people reaching out and all of that. So it is just by the doing of God. We are just trying our best. But in the next 2, 3, 5 years, I'm seeing a very big Quecy Official brand, probably in the fashion industry as well. I am seeing if probably they should be talking about somebody that is very fashionable, a fashionista in the entertainment industry. Probably they should be counting Quecy Official.
That's part of the top people.
Those who want to disappoint you at the red carpet.
Those who would, I like the way you said those who won't disappoint, because some people have disappointed in the past. Okay, that's great. That's great. And if you were to go back in time, what would you change?
I won't change anything.
You need everything just the way it was.
Why? Because those things are that has piled up to make me who I am today. Probably if something had changed, it wouldn't have materialized into what I am, the being I am today.
So even the painful moments,
The painful moment, the good moment, the luxury, everything has built me up to this stage that we are able to have a conversation, be able to make references to it. So my coming to Accra, the drama, the hectics, the back and forth, all those experiences are something that was pointed into the future. A day is coming, like you have an interview like that. You have to remind yourself of where you are coming from and how the journey has been.
so that you would advise people that whatever they are going through, they should sit through it.
Not necessarily sit through it. I haven't sat through mine. And I'm not saying what I went through was the best. I wish it was better. I couldn't do anything at the time, but I strived harder, like church always tell us. Thrive to strive was thrive to whatever.
Strive to thrive.
Whatever. Or patches so whatever hurdles that I had earlier, I worked on myself. I made sure I am the better version of myself. If I want to do communication and have word-to-word conversations with you, I have to study. I have to go to school. And then I'm in a bay. I'm in articulacy ground. When I was so this is the angle I want to go. This is where I want to get to. So what do? I have to learn. and then learn from the best people. Because you're going to have conversations, you're going to have interactions. So why don't you learn? There'll be more opportunity than you go and mess up. So God is already always preparing something greater for you. But as to whether you are ready for the gig,
was basically ready for it.
Right now, o prayer near the VGM and a TGM host, Emma Seko host here. You better not to papa.
Yeah.
So now that I am envisioned to be a host for TGMA in future, I have to be studying from those who are currently hosting, so that
and how they are learning, how they are doing it,
learning from their mistakes, where they fall short, where they did well, so that opportunity now I don't repeat all of those things.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. That's in alignment with how I think about things. So, Quecy Official, would you kindly tell my followers to subscribe to the channel?
What's the name of the channel?
The Journey.
The Journey. I always have 4. It's been a lovely conversation so far. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to The Journey, because they give you authentic and up-to-date news. Thank you so much for subscribing. Share, like, comment. That is all that he needs from you. Doesn't need your money, doesn't need anything. Just subscribe, share, like, comment. Thank you so much. I love you.
And thank you so much for being on.
Thanks for having me. And those of you that don't know about me,
where can we find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms. Quecy Official. My Quecy is QUECY Official. Yes, on all social media platforms.
So I'm going to leave his links, his accounts, every single thing in the details below. So see you guys in the next interview.